Alrighty, so welcome back to episode 2, right where we left off pretty much. Um, got our bed. Last episode we found a bunch of iron, so threw it all in the furnace here. Got that smelting up. We can go get those diamonds we found last episode, make ourselves an iron pickaxe. See just how many diamonds didn't get exploded by that creeper. Also something I'm a personal fan of. I know, hey, an advancement. I know not everyone likes them, but I like shields. If I can cower in fear, I will. Um, so what I'm gonna work on real quick is turning this little lake into a little farm area. Um, my idea for this area, uh, okay, so it's not, I'm not building Stardew Valley in Minecraft, but I like I guess the system of society that they use in Stardew Valley. So, well, system of commerce, I suppose you could call it. So I'm kind of thinking of building like a little farmhouse somewhere and then having like a town where there's like a general store, where there's a villager that I can trade with, like a farmer villager, so I can get food and whatnot, and like a house, like somewhere over there maybe, where like there's a villager breeder, set up a museum with some librarians. So it's based off of the idea of Stardew and not the game itself, if you catch my drift. Um, let's see, something else I wanted to do was grab 2 iron, make some shears. Because if you shear a beehive... Oh, hello. You get... Oh, if I can get back in here. Honeycomb. And with honeycomb, you can make more beehives. So that just means we can get more bees in the future. So I'm just gonna set these in here. So I'm gonna sleep, because it's nighttime. Something else you might have noticed. I put this little fence right here in front of this beehive. As I have learned recently, if you put a fence gate in front of a beehive, if it's closed, the bees can go in but not leave, so that can keep them nice and safe. But also, if you have it open, they can freely leave and go back in. So it's not quite time for them to come out yet, but when it is, they'll fly around and be free and whatnot. So I'm going to set up a little farm out here. I'm kind of thinking as far as like the farmhouse goes. I'm kind of thinking like right in this little nook in the hill. Um, Probably going to use a lot of oak just because there's a lot of oak around here. Maybe some birch for accents. Uh, but first things first, we need food, so I'm going to get started on that. Hello. Alrighty. So I just found another beehive. Now, what we can do is we can come over. So you know what I was telling you about fence gates? Also works with trapdoors. So if I do this, the bees that I saw a couple of them. There's one over here on the other side of this tree, I believe. This area somewhere. But if I wait for nighttime, they'll go back to their hive. But in the morning, they won't be able to get out. So then I will be able to come over with a silk touch shovel. Very specifically, a silk touch shovel. Not just any regular shovel. A silk touch shovel. With very low durability, but that's beside the point. Or a silk touch shovel and break that beehive and bring it over here. Yeah, so we can go ahead and do that tomorrow. In the meantime, I've been going around punching grass, filling up this little farm. Gonna go ahead and turn these into some bone meal. Because when you break wheat, you get seeds back. So, gonna go ahead, make some bone meal, break, pick it up, plant the seeds. This one. It only took 1. Perfect. Yep, and there we go. We got 4 wheat, so we can go and make some bread, because we're slowly starving. And rotten flesh isn't holding up so well as a food source. Do y'all want to come out? Oh, the sun's setting. I don't know if y'all come out at this time. Actually, I'm not sure if they're able to get out with the trapdoors there. They aren't. Huh. Well, either way, it's a guaranteed way to get them in. So, hey, now we all know. Fence gates, they're the way to go. I should close that, because after they're done here... what are we at here? Yeah, 4. We should be able to get another harvest out of them. Either way, the other bees will go back into their hive later on tonight, and then tomorrow morning we can just go pick that up. So I'm going to go ahead and, try to get some more seeds, fill this up. Just some Minecraft trivia for you all watching here. One water source can saturate 4 blocks in any given direction, which equals a 9x9 area of saturated farmland with just one water source, which I believe is the most effective way to set up a little farm like this. So I'm gonna, work on this, and we'll be back when something interesting happens, I suppose. Alrighty. So we're back. I've got a little 9x9 farm here. I've turned all the bones I had into bone meal. And we've gone ahead and we've turned this into a farm. We've got a fence, nothing fancy. Used some oak logs for like accents and some lanterns for lighting since we found iron last episode. It's really all I've accomplished. Cut down some trees, cleared out some areas. Let's just let them out. There they are. Now, my plans for this other hive we've got, this one right here that we grabbed, what I'd like to do with that one is I'd like to stick that in this farm. Like, right here, I'd like to put the hive, like right there. And I'd like to set up like an actual redstone bee farm right there. And let the bees help the crop growth, since that's a fun little bee mechanic, is that they'll like pollinate crops. But for that we need quartz. I think we know where redstone is, and besides we've got a Y11 strip mine right there, and we've got iron pick right here, so we could just get more redstone very easily. But we need quartz. Now there's the ruined portal, so we already have some obsidian, but there's the crying obsidian, and I don't really feel like mining that. So I'm probably going to do is take the water bucket, go down to Y11, make another portal, and just look for quartz there. So what I'm going to do is make another chest. I'm going to take this one down with me. Yeah, because I'm just going to leave everything but my iron pick, because that's the pick you need to get, whatchamacallit, quartz, the whole thing we're going looking for. Also, I should stop and put a torch on the stairs while we're here. There we go. Let's see if there's anyone down here waiting for us. Nope. Actually, you know what? Here we go. We're right here. Let's do this. It's looking like it's just going to be 2. I want to clear out the area around this, just because I don't want these falling in lava. Alright, so it would have been 5, but that's enough for our first pickaxe. Ooh. I'd like to save it for when we have access to enchanting. Actually, I'll probably use can't. That's not how that works, right? I can't just keep the diamonds for an enchanting table, because I need obsidian. And for obsidian, I need a diamond pickaxe. It's kind of like Ouroboros snake eating its own tail kind of deal. Either way, we're going to leave everything valuable in here. Actually, I can take the stone sword. We'll need this, and this is just literally one loaf of bread. Okay, so I can't speed make a portal, because I'm not that good at the game. Let's just grab some building blocks. So I'm going to be right back with you when I've got the portal made. So I will see you then. Okay, so I've got the portal all set up. I just took lava, put it over here, and then used a water bucket that I put in the chest over there to turn it to obsidian, since we don't have a diamond pick. We could make one, but I don't feel like mining obsidian. So nether tips going through first time. Leave everything behind. I didn't realize I still had my boots. Don't want to take those. Gotta save our Depth Strider booties. See, yep, so that's everything. I'm just gonna go through the first time. We're gonna see what biome we pop out in. Please don't be a Soul Sand Valley. Crimson Forest. Almost as bad, if not worse. Thanks to piglins and hoglins. So we've got gold armor, but it's nothing great. There's some quartz down there. All we need really is like one piece. That's all we need. Granted, this is our only iron pick we've got. We've only got a stone sword, but we do have a shield, so I'm feeling pretty confident. So I think I'm just gonna go around the edge. Go grab this quartz here. Yep, just gonna grab this quartz. Balls. Oh, yep, there's another one, wasn't there? Alright, but that's alright. We didn't take anything with us. Also, we need to fix our stair situation. You know, we can make a stone cutter, get some actual stairs up in here. Okay, yep. So, we're just gonna pop back through, grab our stuff. Gonna try to take out that guy, and get the quartz we need. Because that is our only iron pick. Granted, we're not low on iron at all. We're actually pretty rich. Oh, he picked up my shield. That's alright, I see my tools. That's a sharp gold sword, eh? Maybe we'll go in there with something else this time. Okay, we'll just grab a log real quick. Things are going great. Okay. So we're gonna make ourselves an iron sword, so we can actually compete with him. I think I hit him once. You know, honestly, I'm not sure at this point. Also, I'm gonna fix these stairs once we're done with the quartz, and, you know, we maybe got the bee set up. I'm gonna fix those stairs. Alright, so let's pop through. Okay, we're back again. see, there's my stone sword. Alright. Things aren't looking too hot. Something I'm considering, bucket of lava. Place that down on the ground while they're running at us. Set them on fire and we can pick it back up again and it won't destroy any of the stuff. It will also slow them down enough. We just gotta get out of there fast, that's all. Also, axe might help. Alright, so let's grab a bucket of lava. Let's go get him. I'm not the best at combat if you haven't noticed. Oh, it looks like the Hoglin took care of him for us. Thank you. There's your reward. Ah, it destroyed my iron. No, it didn't. Perfect. Got the iron pick. There's this dude. He's looking suspicious. No, you don't. Ah. I'm glad y'all get to see this on camera. It's great. Okay, we're gonna go back there. I don't know why we picked a fight with him. See, I've gotten too used to playing on Bedrock, where you can just spam to click. I've forgotten that you actually need to time your attacks in Java. Or at least Java 1.16. Alright. Never dig straight down. Joke's on you, I've got the high ground. We'll just beat you to death. Gold sword with no durability, perfect. How did you know this is exactly what I wanted? Let's pick up our lava. Oh, you're coming after us, are you? Oh, the little ones are peaceful, that's right. Right? Yeah. With this we might be able to make 2 bee farms, or... I forget how comparators are made. You know what I'm saying. Okay, we need to get off the floor and back through there. Oh, I hear something big somewhere. Come on. Okay, we're home's free. I don't know about you, but that was stressful. Alright, so I'm gonna go back up. Might also take this time to fix the stairs. I'll be back with you in a bit. Might even get this bee farm set up. Alrighty. So, what we got here is a very rudimentary bee farm. I'll decorate it up nice. Make it look like a little shed, probably. Probably also stick a composter in there so it serves more than one practical use. Now, the way that this works here... Do I have any, like, scaffolding blocks? Sure, I'll use some cobble. Okay, so beehive. The comparator can read how much honey is in the beehive, even through a block. So that's what we've done here. And when a beehive is full, it displays a fill level of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines of redstone until it powers this block with glass bottles in here. Now, it is currently full, so I've taken a little bit of something out of it, but put that in, you heard a click, there's one less bottle in here. Okay, small problem. Okay, I will have to figure out a way around that. I think I can just do that, and that fixes it, because then it'll go through, and then because it has somewhere to go, it'll fill up this. I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm no redstone master, that's for sure. I know bits and pieces, but granted, this is my own, probably very flawed design. I'm going to do the same thing I did on the other one, just to, have a bit more control over them. So what we're probably going to do is take, like, a birch trap door. Not there. Birch trap door, like there. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. And then take, like, some oak and whatnot and go along the sides. And then put, like, a little roof on it and make, like, a little garden shed. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna decorate this little guy up. I'll be back in just a bit. Alrighty. So I had to make a couple of changes to the original design, because, it didn't work. So what I've changed is, so I took out the block in between the beehive and the comparator. So now when it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it powers a dispenser on the side. And I did that because you can make a okay. So the way it works is, glass bottle shoots out to the beehive, collects the honey, shoots back into the dispenser. Now, dispensers and droppers have a 1 in 9 chance of selecting any of the slots. And, it has a 1 in however many of the slots are filled chance of choosing that slot. So, if you have a full dispenser of 9 items, it has a 1 in 9 chance of choosing any of them. So, what it does is, once the honey goes back in, there is now a 50-50 chance of it shooting the honey back out, which doesn't actually harvest the hive and breaks the farm. So you need to get the honey out somehow, and that can be done with a simple item filter. I didn't think that part through. Should find some way to lock that. But anywho, so the solution to this problem is a hopper where every item is filled up except for honey bottles, so that it can't take the glass bottles out. So that's this. The only thing I'm kind of thinking I want to find a way to change is the fact that when you go to take the honey out of the hopper, it instantly picks up the glass bottle from above. That can be done with a lever, or... yeah, probably going to just use a lever. I don't have any cobble. Cobble acquired. Okay. Where do I want to put this? I can't stick it there. Besides, that would power other things. I could stick it under here. But that's just gonna look bad. And that doesn't work. Alright, well I'll find a way to lock it somehow. I could just come around here whenever I want to harvest the farm. Yeah, and the only thing is once you take it out, you gotta remember to put one back in so that it continues to only take the honey. Yeah, and that's that. Um, we need more glass. That's for sure. Because we're running out of bottles. So I'm going to try to find some glass here soon. Our farm is doing well, though. The bees are doing a wonderful job pollinating. As you can see, the crops on the left side are much taller, and they grow a lot quicker than the stuff on the right because the bees fly over it. Um, and when the bees are pollinated, they drop little pollen from their butts, and it makes the crops grow faster, similar to bone meal. Um, Something I'd also like to make is a composter. That's what it is. Yeah, which I believe is slabs. It is. Composters can be used to turn organic material into bone meal. Um, Sorry about that. Okay. So, composter turns organic stuff to bone meal. So I can just throw the extra seeds in there. We didn't get anything. Cool. Yeah. So this little bee shack, it doesn't look too great. I don't know what to do about the roof. Maybe we'll save that for another day. Something I'd like to prioritize is finding more sand for glass. So I'm gonna wander around looking for glass to turn to sand and whatnot. Although I'd like to make sure that this is all set to go before I do. Oh yeah, this isn't... Hey, perfect. Should be the last one. Nope, because that puts that at 4. Alright, yeah, and we need 5. Okay, so... Wait, let's just make sure that it's back on. Yeah. Grab some food for the road, and we'll be off to go find some sand. Cool. I'll be back when we've got something. Alright, we got a dog. Yeah, we found a dog while we were out getting some sand. I think we're gonna call it Bubbles. Hi, Bubbles. I don't know what gender Bubbles is, and I don't want to assume, so we're just gonna go with they, them. So, there's Bubbles. Okay, we're gonna throw that in the furnace. And we're looking pretty good. Granted, we don't have a house. But that's beside the point. Who needs a house? Hey, Bubbles. Could you come sit by my bed? You almost died on the way here. There's a pretty big creeper hole up here somewhere. Yeah, right here. Bubbles got launched, so to speak. You know, to put it lightly. I'm really surprised that Bubbles is still alive. Luckily I had some rotten flesh, so I was just spamming them with rotten flesh. But everything's alright, we're home now. And I don't know about you, but I think this is a good place to wrap up. We've got a nice farm, we've got a sustainable source of food, we've got even more bees than the first episode, so I mean, that's a win in my book. I think we're doing pretty good. Next episode, though, we're definitely going to work on putting our house up. This way, Bubbles has a nice place to live. And I'd also like to move this hive indoors. Because, like, these bees have been there. Whole time. And it'd be nice to just have like a little indoor, like pet bees. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna do it. We should also probably get some armor, come to think of it. Uh, but yeah, I think this is gonna do it for us here. Uh, we'll see you in the next one. This is awkward, I don't remember how to end it.